As families gear up for the new school year, many may be surprised to learn that 1 in 4 children struggle with reading and learning due to an undiagnosed vision problem. That's why a comprehensive eye exam deserves a spot on every back-to-school checklist. Here to explain is Dr. Wesley Chamberlain. He is an optometrist from Visionworks. Thanks for joining us today.
Glad.
So why is a comprehensive eye exam such an essential part of back-to-school prep, and how does it differ from that standard school screening?
So school screenings are meant to cast a wide net to try to capture as many problems as we can capture, but that, some kids fail those. It doesn't mean they need glasses or contacts. We're just trying to get as many kids into the chair. But if we can be proactive and bring all of our kids in to have eye exams, we can help them set them up for success in school, whether that, be some problem you may not think about, like a focusing issue close up, even though far away or close up, they may not focus as well. Maybe color blindness, maybe they have an imbalance from one eye to the other. Those are easy things for us to pick up on, but we really want to make sure we remove any obstacles to their learning so they can have a great year at school.
Oh, absolutely. So how is vision connected to a child's success in the classroom?
So obviously, see well, they're going to miss some things, but as I just said, sometimes it's more subtle than that. So a kid might look at the board and see well, they might look at their material and see well, but they may not focus as well. Their eyes are getting fatigued and tired, and they can't stay at tasks very long. Or like in my case, I had a light degree of color blindness. Teachers had to make accommodations for me to be able to see things on a map or in a microscope. Those are just a few, and we want to make sure that we don't find those 6 months or a year later when we could have fixed it right before school started, so that we can get them off on the right foot.
When you hear that so many times, parents say, oh, I should have taken them to get their eyes checked sooner. So what are some of those signs that parents should really watch out for in the beginning of the school year that might indicate an undiagnosed vision problem?
Sure. Well, some are obvious. They have trouble seeing the television or seeing a book. They can't see as well. They complain they don't see as well. Maybe they rub their eyes often, or maybe get headaches. Those are the easy ones. Some are a little bit more subtle, like attention span, for example. So if a kid sits down to read and they don't read for longer than a couple of minutes, we might think, oh, they've got a learning problem or an attention span problem, or maybe they just don't like to read. When in reality, kids are just not the most articulate to their parents about their medical history, right? And so we want to make sure that we can capture that early on, so that they can. So the parents aren't going to find all of them, but there are some subtle, some easy ones, and then some are a little bit more under the radar. We can detect all of that if we're in the exam chair.
Those are really good tips to know, but screen time, a lot of kids now, it's actually required to use a Chromebook or a laptop at school. So how is that rising screen time really affecting kids' eyes, and what are some simple ways to help with that?
Sure. Well, one way they don't blink as often, and that goes for adults too. Studies show us that we don't blink in front of devices as much, and blinking is what puts tears on the eyes and makes them comfortable. It washes away debris. So that's one. The muscles that focus can get tired. If you look at a screen for 2 hours, you've used the muscle for 2 hours, and so you need to take breaks. Taking breaks will allow you to blink more. Taking breaks will allow those muscles to fixate on a different distance, and it's just a couple minutes, and then get sit back down and get back to your work. And then long term, we know that the population is becoming more and more nearsighted. We don't think it's a stretch, and studies suggest that people are becoming more nearsighted in part due to screen time use. And so those are some things to keep in mind, but take breaks and take them to get eye exams. So maybe if they need glasses or some sort of a strategy to help alleviate that, we can put that in place.
Of course, we are talking about back to school. A lot of kids want to, dress for success while they're at it too. So what are some of those trends that you're seeing in kids' eyewear, and how do they pair well with actually something that they want to wear?
Sure. Well, just as screens have given us some problems that we spoke about, social media has done us a great service in that, a lot of celebrities, athletes, influencers, they pretty much all wear glasses at any given time. You can see them. And so that helps us a lot. They can pick up on those trends. And luckily, we have all those trends at Visionworks. We want to look for durability, too, with kids. My son likes the Nike and the Converse frames. Those speak to him. My daughter likes the Lacoste frames. This is one of those brands that we have. And then for the kids that may not be, keen on wearing glasses still, we have contact lenses, which is a great. My kids wear daily contacts. They just throw them away at night after they're done. So all of those are good options for kids. There's something for everybody.
So you definitely want to go and pick those out yourself. Making an appointment is, of course, what we want kids and parents to do. So how can people do that?
Sure, easy. Visionworks.com. You can make an appointment right there at Visionworks.com. And there's a lot of locations throughout Kentucky for folks to go to. Visionworks, you probably have all seen one. Just come in. We'd be glad to pull your insurance. We take a whole lot of insurance plans. But Visionworks.com is a great place to start. We'd be glad to see your kiddos and all the family.
There we go, making it so easy for families. Dr. Chamberlain, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks, Al. I appreciate it.